Toby and Lee Greenwood and all of the great talent. It was really very special.
We are going to a final, third round of our post-mortem on plotters who saying Barack Obama is leaving office today and handing over to Donald Trump. The event is going to happen at 5:30 East African time. So if you're really waiting, that's the time. Now we are discussing Trump. He's in office but today by 5:30. You know what a kind of a person he is during the campaign, but what are we expecting from him? Is he gonna change? Is he gonna turn down? We don't know, but we are here with the Dr. Frederick Njoroge. He's telling about, he's of course predicting something. Maybe he's gonna be, Trump is gonna change. He's gonna be a good person than the person we knew earlier. But now, Trump and Africa, is the relation going to be good, or even better, or worse than before? Dr. Njoroge, Trump and Russia, this seems to be in a cozy relations. You know, it's getting comfortable. The relation is getting better. And you remember Trump the other day. Obama the other day chased away quite a number of diplomats from Russia. He exported them, all of them, because of the hacking issue. And then Trump was opposed to the hacking claims that Russia can do this stuff. But okay, we don't know whether it's evident they did it, the hacking, or we don't. But the relations between Russia and America, it seems it's getting back.
Yeah, if the relationship improves, it's for the better of all of us. We have always hoped that there will be. We don't want to go back to the Cold War era. The Cold War era when we had the East-West relations, different. Countries that were friends of Russia were on one side, and then countries that were friends of the U.S. were on the other side. So if there is a way that these two big nations can come together, then it's going to be better for all of us. It's going to be nice, especially in the situation in Syria, where Russia has been claimed to be aiding the presidency of Assad. And because Barack Obama was against, and they wanted to see Assad out of power, because people were really being suppressed and being oppressed. So anything that is going to help, anything that is going to bring a U.S. and Russia together is a big plus in as far as international relations are concerned.
Will the U.S. change their stand now and now start supporting Assad?
That is not going to be the thing, but the thing is going to be they'll have to see how they'll talk to Russia. And Russia can be asked, now can you just talk to your friend Assad and tell him just to
cool down,
to just step aside, just to leave the presidency, so that Syria can come back to be the nation that has always been. There's always a way you can use your friend to try and ask the other friend now to come out of the stage, to come out of the stage. Peacefully, and then you have to agree on a number of terms. So I think it's a positive thing for the international relations. But now, again, that friendship, it's suspicious in as far as hacking claims are concerned, because the hacking claims now they bring about an issue of the credibility of Trump as the president of America. Did he really win? Did he really win, or were there some issues that happened that there was hacking? And I know that is one of the claims that our president was also saying when they were insisting that now we shall have both electronic and manual, because you see what happened in America. So I want to believe that the CIA should do its work to really establish whether intelligence, whether there were hacking claims of the elections, because all polling firms gave, in fact, as the days were, even as the hours were ticking by to the elections, Hillary Clinton seemed to be getting the be winning.
Yes.
So how
Things change.
How things change, it is really difficult to know,
Yeah.
and especially amongst political analysts, communication analysts. All of them felt like all of them were beaten in their own game.
Yeah.
Everybody here lost out. There was not a single polling firm that gave gave Donald Trump the win. There was not a single one.
Yeah.
So what we are saying in short is, I think it's going to help the world be more united. The unity between Russia and the US.
Now Donald Trump, and now Africa. How do you see the relations? Of course, the problem is right now in Gambia. There are two presidents right now in Gambia. There is Yahweh Jammeh, who has refused to step down, to resign, and then there is the new president who was sworn in yesterday in Senegal. He's called Adama Barrow. We will wake up. Shall we wake up tomorrow? And then
you cannot just come up and kick out all policies,
Yes.
and kick out all the agreements that were there.
Yeah.
We are lucky that just last year, when Barack Obama came, he came and he said, now we can have a visa for 5 years.
Yes.
You cannot just come up and say now there's no more visa. You cannot just come up and disregard everything that was agreed upon, because in the presidency, the office is not so much about the whole of the office, but also the dignity that is associated with that office, the respect that should be given to that office. You cannot just come and say that whatever Barack Obama did was all out. He was doing it in his person as Obama. No. Most of the time you do things as the president of this country. You do things as a vice chancellor of this university. You don't just do things as a professor, as a professor in the day.
Yes.
And then you do things you don't do things like that. So I think he will have to tread very carefully if in case he comes with the harsh teachers regulations, that this is what you do. But I believe if you have been a sticker of the law, if you have been a stick of the law as an African nation,
yes,
if you follow the rule of law, if you respect your constitution, if you're democratic, you'll still be in the good eyes of America.
Yes.
But if you are, you're living in power forever, like Zimbabwe, like Uganda, like now the Gambia president, the president who lost. Is because the other one has already been sworn in.
Yes.
Yeah, if you are going to cling to power, then you should don't expect to be on the soft spot of America.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we are going to continue with corruption in our nation, if we are not going to do things rightly, if our Kenyans who are in America do not have the right documents, then we are going to suffer in the Trump. We are going to suffer in the Trump regime. So we just do things rightly, follow the rule of law, so that you can be a good friend of America.
Now, corruption. Trump seems to have a good stand, a very clear stand on fighting corruption. He's not going to support corruption anywhere in the whole world, including Kenya and Africa. Now, is he gonna stand and say, look, Kenya, you're going to this direction, but you should go to this direction? There's a lot of corruption cases in Kenya.
Yes, there's a lot of corruption, but also Barack Obama also said very clearly, if you are connected with corruption deals, in fact, anything corruption, even if it's drug addiction, drug cartels,
yes,
those guys' visas were rejected. They were called what I taught you, persona non grata.
Yes.
Persona non grata.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is nobody, whether it is Obama, whether it's George Bush, whether it's going to be Trump. No president has ever condoned corruption. No president. So the policy, I think, is just going to be a continuation of the American policy. That corruption is a no-no. We cannot work with you if you're a corrupt country.
Yeah.
If you're a corrupt leader, if you're a corrupt president, and you continue condoning corruption in the country, we cannot work with you. Then we should expect a very negative relationship with America. Yeah.
Now, finally on your thoughts, what do you think Trump is going to do maybe in the next 1 week, the next 1 month?
He's going to bring out what he thinks is going to make America great again. This guy is a business tycoon. business, what you want is profit. What is going to bring me profit as an American? Yeah. What is going to bring me gains as an American? What is going to make me the mighty America? That is what is going to, I believe that's what is going to say on a day like today or tomorrow. This is what is going to make America great again. Yeah. That we shall trade, we shall make sure that we improve the quality of our products, that we fetch the highest money, that we are going to create jobs. That is the thing that every American president looks for. We are going to make sure that we create jobs for the Americans, so that they can be hope in this country, so that we can have the bargaining power. When you have the job, you have the money, you are great, and you can walk tall.
Make America great again.
Yes.
We shall be waiting.
We shall be waiting. In the meantime, make yourself great again, as I make myself great again.
Don't forget to tweet.
Yeah, we shall be tweeting any time from now. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was Dr. Frederick Njoroge, a university lecturer at Moi University. Of course, my name is Giva Somena. That was one-on-one. Trump is going to be president at 5:30 East African time on the dot. So forget Obama. And of course, you won't forget him. He said yes we can, and he did it. But now it's all about making America great again, and so you gonna become great again. We believe so. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great time.